Welcome to another video hosted by Spellstorm Miniatures. Today we're going to take a quick look at a few Kickstarters ending July of 2021. Dusting Dreams is a massive 3D printable scenery for tabletop games. This will be delivered in an STL format, so it's really all for the printers. Discover a dark and dusty dream and make it real. This is brought to you by Dungeons Forge. What's really neat is they have two kind of concepts, a alive and a dead version, giving you a bit more to play around with. These are set to be delivered in September of 2021. For about $59, you can get in on the start, up to $124 for a lot more included, or even get a merchant license. If this looks good to you, be sure to check out the link down below. Scarface 1920 is a competitive mafia board game set in Chicago in the roaring 20s that blends worker placement, area control, and deck building mechanics. This is the first creation by Red Zen Games and is set to deliver in June of 2022. It's a game designed for 1 to 4 players ages 14 and up, about 90 to 150 minutes a session. You lead a gang of criminals, choosing from one of the 4 gangs currently there, and you build the most powerful one in the city and expand your empire to crush your enemies. Just make sure to watch out for those feds. You can follow along on this for about $6 or go all in for about $250. Definitely take a look at the Kickstarter page for a lot more detail. Dungeon Craft Series 2 brings 2 new terrain books for D&D, brought to you by 1985 Games, who has created a handful of these before. This will give you over 1,800 jungle-themed terrain pieces made for D&D and other RPG games. What you get is a large set of 2D terrain and some maps to easily lay out whatever theme you're looking for. This one focuses on the jungle, but you can also get some of their past releases. You can pledge as little as $1 to get started, $65 for this set, up to $445 or more to get all past 7 books, plus the new products. But as you can see, there's also some miniatures that can come along with this, some custom dice, cards, so there's plenty to check out to really immerse yourself in the world. These are set to deliver in March of 2022. Bloodfields Eternal Sorrow. This is brought to you by Titan Forge Games. This is their 9th created and the 2nd part of the Bloodfields saga. This is bringing new armies, streamlined rules, balance, and remakes. You can get STL models for your own printing or physical models if you can't print them yourself. You can build your fantasy army among 200 plus warriors and collect all the miniatures. Play through some battles full of tactical combat, arch magic, and destruction. You can even download the rules for free, so you can really check out everything you want about it before getting involved. There are still some early bird pledges, so you can jump over and see if you can get in on that. If anything else, it's worth a great look at some of these beautiful miniatures. I've printed some Titan Forge miniatures myself, and they come out pretty great. You won't just get miniatures with this, you can also get the objective markers, coins, bases, and other terrain pieces. It'll cost you about $33 on the early bird pledge, or $35 if you don't quite get in there, up to about $237. These are set to drop August 2021 for the digital files and January 2022 for the physical. Up next is Horsemen of the Apocalypse Army. These are 3D skeleton armies and STL files for you to print, and some terrain for role-playing games. This undead army is going to run you about $22 for your basic personal license, or $84 if you want a commercial. This set allows you to expand your skeleton army with some spearmen, warriors, archers, zombies, the horsemen of course, a giant skeleton, and a colossal mastodon skeleton, along with a chariot, a ballista, and a few unlocked stretch goals to check out. If this one piques your interest, jump on it because they're going to release really quick, July 2021. So pretty much when it ends, basically get your files, it looks like. Dungeons of Drakkenheim is the first created by Dungeon Dudes. This is a 5e adventure where malevolent monsters and rival factions clash in a dark city devastated by a mysterious meteor shower. This will cost you $25 up to $225, depending if you want just the PDF for the story, an adventure, or all the way up for hardcover, maps, miniatures, a plushie even, pin set, GM screen, premium dice, and a few other items. It's designed for levels 1 to 13, so you have plenty of room to run a campaign and level up those adventurers. Has over 20 ruined locations and dozens of nightmarish new monsters. So if kind of the cosmic dark fantasy is your thing, this is one to look at, and is set to deliver in April of 2022. Thanks for joining me looking at a few Kickstarters ending this month. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Also, you can go to Spellstorm Miniatures to check out other links that we have, such as our Discord, so we can connect.